What's up with that? What's up though, YouTube? Deron the Mastodon checking in. I know it's been a long ass time since I made an actual video about the Chrysler. I think since last year. As you see by the title, I'm going to be talking about the exhaust setup that I have. I will throw exhaust clips throughout the video as well. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, which I will have a link to my Instagram probably in the comments or something, or you watch any of my shorts, you already know what my setup is right now. So my current setup is my cats are gutted. I don't live in a state where we have emissions tests, and straight pipe the rest of the way. It's a 2.5 inch. And I believe the tips are 4.5 maybe. Next clip I'm about to show y'all is from the day that I left the muffler shop after getting my resonators and muffler cut off. This motherfucker about to scream, baby. God damn! We out here, baby. Door handle's broke. Oh shit. Replace this with the aftermarket. The reason why I have this Velcro is because the little, hold on, I think I got that little piece right here. So there's this little piece, this is from the factory, stereo, whatever. Little piece up top right here that goes into a little slot. But my shit is broken, so anytime I hit a bump or anything, it comes forward. So that's why I put these up here, just to try to keep it in place. The original idea was to put Velcro on the other side of this and Velcro on the part that it slides into and it holds together, but that didn't work at all. So this is what I got so far. It looks kind of trifling. I don't really like it, but it is what it is. Now, I ain't gonna lie, there's not gonna be pulls and revs in this video because I got work to do on the car. I gotta do maintenance, like tune up, you know, spark plugs, coil packs. I plan on changing the transmission pan, the filter, the gasket, and the fluid, of course. Feel like the car would shift a lot better, but my main prerogative is just to take care of anything that might become a problem in the future, because there's a couple things I need to get taken care of. The suspension, the front suspension is one thing on my list that I gotta do. My front suspension ain't bad, but I just know that's a problem with these cars. I'll go ahead and start up the car for y'all. No lights on the dash. Still haven't got my temperature gauge fixed. I just use the screen to monitor my engine temp. This still isn't fixed, so I can't really go by this. I just know once I get to about a quarter tank, it's time for me to fill up. So this is just a view underneath the car where the mufflers used to be. Obviously, I replaced that with straight piping, 2.5 inches, as I said earlier. Same with the resonators, 2.5 inches. Now, they didn't put the exhaust tips on the correct way. They put it on the wrong way, but it is what it is. I'm not really tripping too much off that. My rear bumper definitely needs to be replaced because you see it's damaged. That's how it came when I got it. Now, there's a reason why I ended up gutting my cats, but that will be explained in the next video. The process to do it, though, is not that tough. The toughest part would probably be getting the cats actually off the car, but otherwise that is not that hard to do. And I would sit here and explain to y'all step by step how to do it, but it would be a lot easier if y'all had a visual with it. So I'm gonna take like a 2-minute clip from a YouTuber whose video I watched where he will explain to you the process on, you know, what you need to do to gut your cats. Before you gut your cats, you will need to buy this part right here. It comes 2 in a pack, 42009. You will need to buy 2 of them, so you have 4 total.
Basically, you're gonna stack these 2 defowlers like this. The only problem is that when you actually stack them, this first defouler is not deep enough to clear this actual oxygen sensor. So when you bolt it up, it's gonna hit. And what you want to do is you basically want to trick the oxygen sensor from thinking that there's, you know, a regular catalytic converter there that is doing its job. So that on the first defouler, we have to drill it out so that when we actually bolt the first one on, it clears. I like to grab a pair of vice grips. If you have a vice at home, then yeah, that's way easier. But I'm just trying to make this video as simple as for the average person to do this in their garage. They use like a smaller bit. I don't know, maybe a 3/8 bit. Then we're gonna step up to a 1/2 inch bit. What we're trying to achieve is this. From this to this. See what we're trying to achieve here? Now there's no interruptions when you actually screw in the oxygen sensors into the fouler. Just get it nice and snug. I like to tighten the whole assembly on the actual exhaust itself, on the downpipes themselves. But you see what I did here? This is a 2-step defouler, guys. This helps prevent check engine lights. So you got your oxygen sensor, you got the mid sensor, or the mid defouler that's been cut and drilled so that it can fit and not damage anything in there. And now it's got a nice good old gap. This little defouler portion right here is what's going to allow some actual fumes to go in there so it can get a proper reading. There's 2 levels in here. There's one here, there's one here. We just got rid of the first one.
So if you follow it exactly how he says it, you will not get a check engine light. And you know it works because when I started up my car, you didn't see a check engine light at all. But that's going to wrap up this video about my exhaust setup. I know some people not going to fuck with it. They not going to like it. I'm sure my neighbors, they don't like it when I start my car up at 10:30 at night and when I got to go to work and shit. But yeah, y'all, just stay tuned for the next video where I explain everything that's gone on with this car over the last year. I have kept track of everything. I didn't make videos or anything like that, and I kind of wish I did, but it is what it is. We're here now. Yeah, so be on the lookout for the next video. But until then, y'all, I'm out.